Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at it again today with another MLB 14 The Show Diamond Dynasty video. Got an online gameplay for you. I've been seeing the comments. I know you guys want more gameplay, so here we go. We'll be mixing it up, like I said, in between online games and extra innings games. But what's going on over there on third base? Did you guys see that? More online bugs, and we got another one here. Sack fly. That would be the first out of the game, right? Or the first out of the inning, I should say. He's safe, right? Look at the umpire. Safe. Let's watch what's going on the scoreboard now. 0 runs, 2 outs. Come on, man. Let's get this thing fixed. Mike Trout, first at bat, first pitch on the team. Home run. You can't ask for a much better result than that. Very first at bat, very first pitch, gone. So we got a 1-0 lead there, ground out to first. We should be up 2-0, but whatever, it's all good. We're rolling with the team that I showed you guys in my first, I should say, lineup update. So if you missed that, it's the last video. Go check it out. And so in a previous video, a previous gameplay, you know, I asked, what do you guys want me to do with this series? What kind of direction should we take it in? And a lot of feedback as far as the MLB talk option or suggestion that I made. And, I'm happy you guys want to hear that stuff. So I figured, I'm going to hope for every Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Every Wednesday we kind of do a This Week in Major League Baseball episode and talk about things that have happened from last night and beyond. And kind of look forward to the weekend as well. See what type of pitching matchups we have, things like that. And so hopefully let's just roll with it. Hopefully you guys like it. The first thing that we got to talk about is the Pittsburgh Pirates Milwaukee Brewers situation that happened, I believe, over the weekend. Carlos Gomez hits a ball. He thinks it's a home run. He flips his bat, kind of takes his time. It ends up being a triple, staying inside the park. Garrett Cole was not too happy about it, goes and approaches Carlos Gomez, and a fight breaks out. Bench is clear. Maldonado punches the hell out of a guy. I think it was Travis Snyder from the Pirates, and it was just a mess. It was a mess, and it's one of those unwritten old-school baseball rules that you're not supposed to show the pitcher up, and why did that guy just throw it towards the outfield and it went backwards? I don't know. But in my opinion, I think Garrett Cole should have chilled the fuck out. I don't think that Carlos Gomez really did anything wrong. He thought it was a home run. He didn't, in my opinion, showboat too much. I might have an unpopular opinion. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments section. But again, no problem for me. I'm watching, MLB Network, and they're showing all these clips of Friday night. Basically, the Pirates players were doing the same exact thing. I think Andrew McCutchen did it, and there was one other player, but they hit balls that looked like they were going to be home runs. And speaking of home runs, there's one for you. And they flipped their bats and kind of took their time, and it stayed in the park, and the Brewers had no problems with it. So I don't know. I think the whole situation could have just been avoided. I think it's kind of ridiculous that Garrett Cole was more of the instigator in this all starting and happening, and he doesn't get any type of game suspended. Maldonado gets 5. Carlos Gomez gets 3. I do believe Maldonado deserves his suspension. That was a nasty, dirty sucker punch that should have never happened. But Gomez, again, I don't really think he did too much wrong. I think they kind of had to suspend him, but the fact that Cole didn't get suspended, that really shocks me. And I know a lot of guys are going to be appealing things and all that, so we'll see what happens. Who knows? So, moving on. Last night, Albert Pujols hits his 499th and 500th home run in the same game. The first player in history to do that. I'm happy for the guy. He's always been a player that I liked. We don't know if he's used steroids or not. I don't think he's ever really been truly linked to anything that has a lot of evidence. And look at more glitching here. I don't know what was going on. Has this happened to you guys who have played online? Where's everybody going? The game's not over yet. I decided to not be cheap and not advance my player, just leave him at second base. But just another wacky online glitch, followed by a nice home run here. Our offense was moving the ball. Well, not really moving the ball. That's a football term. We were moving the ball out of the park, though, getting base hits, scoring runs, and that's a good thing to see because I haven't really been doing much of that online, usually only getting a couple runs across per game, and we're going to get one more plated, actually two more plated because I believe it's Mike Trout who will be coming across here. He's got the speed to do it. Again, last night, Fernandez from the Marlins, 14 strikeouts. He was absolutely amazing. That was one game that I bet on. I did bet on the Atlanta Braves, so I ended up losing that one. I certainly took them off the fact that the Marlins haven't been very good on the road. They haven't been very good on the road against the Braves. Just a tough loss there. I mean, 14 strikeouts, you can't predict that, but I'm happy to see Fernandez getting back to what he does because he had a bad game or two. I know at least one bad game. I can't remember against who. I want to say the Nationals, but I'm probably completely wrong on that. The Orioles bullpen absolutely sucks. I also bet on them last night. Up 3-0. The bullpen didn't blow that lead. It was tied up 3-3, I believe, in the bottom of the 8th. And they go in and collectively give up 6 runs, lose the game 9-3. Just awful. To the Blue Jays, too. Lowry hit a nice 3-run homer to go up 6-3, and that's when I turned the game off, and next thing I know, they scored 3 more. But that's not the only lead they blew. Sunday night on ESPN, they blew another one, and they almost blew the Patriot Day game. So, never trust the Orioles bullpen. Speaking of bullpen, the Rockies have been absolutely fantastic. I know this is somewhat of a homerish opinion, being that that's my adopted team for the last 2 years, mainly because I used them in my show franchise last year, and I just continue to follow them. I've been watching most of their games, but Jordan Lyles and Franklin Morales, big surprises pitching-wise with Chassin out, Brent Anderson out. So if this rotation can keep it up, the bullpen, LaTroy Hawkins, Rex Brothers, wow, I'm just losing my thought here. If they can all keep this thing up and they continue to hit the way they're hitting, I don't know, man. The Rockies could be a threat in the NL West. So that's going to wrap it up. Blowout City here. Great win. We'll be back again next week with another Inside the MLB with Popular Stranger.